What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're talking about demanding respect as a man and how to really gain respect for yourself. Now, before I get into this video, I want you to understand respect isn't about how much money you make, the type of fashion sense that you have, or how you really operate. It's more about how you carry yourself, the person that you portray yourself to be as. And if you realize that you aren't in that position that you want to feel respected, or maybe you don't even respect yourself, this video is going to be a wake-up call. Now, watch the video, and at the end I got a bonus tip for y'all, because I feel like everyone should know exactly what it looks like and what it truly takes for them to become respected. There's certain ways to be able to respect someone, and understanding what that looks like when you're demanding respect. You also start to gain more respect whenever you talk to a person and you understand the person that they are. You understand what their goals are, how they carry themselves, what they believe in, what they're working for, how they're actually, how their pride is, how they actually want to cater to other people, what they have going on. Like, you start building these things as you're sitting and you're talking to them. You also start to learn how it is whenever you're actually interacting with them on a consistent basis. Because, you might meet someone one time and all of a sudden they're like, man, that was a really good interaction. I'm so glad I got to meet him. And then the next time you meet him, he's very cocky, he's very arrogant, he's very standoffish, might not be as social, he might not be as prideful, he might not have as much going on for him. And you're like, where's the person that I met initially? The person that's going to be consistently working on themselves and consistently improving is going to be the person that you're willing to respect more, because they're actually showing you who they are in general. And what I realized, especially as a business owner or a sales rep or a content creator, just anything where it requires you to speak, you gain a lot of respect in just how you carry yourself and how you talk. That means so much more to people than just how you look, because the moment, someone could look like they got it all. A lot of people do that anyway. They look like they got their life together. They look like they got the nice car. They look like they're taking care of their family. But behind closed doors, they're living paycheck to paycheck. They're trying to figure out where the next meal is going to come from. Their clothes aren't even clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, things, whenever you see them, can appear as one thing, but the way that you talk and the way that you carry yourself have so much more influence on, again, who you are and the respect that you demand from other people. Because if you don't really know how to talk to people, or you don't really know how to correlate words to people, or maybe even having a higher vocabulary, you won't be able to actually articulate what other people are trying to say to you, as well as you trying to communicate with other people. Again, if you're always stuttering over your words, if you're always trying to figure out how to take the shortcut in life, and if you're not consistently working on yourself overall to just become who you need to become, people are going to notice that you're inconsistent. People are going to know, okay, he has this little period for 2 weeks where he feels like he's grinding, and then he takes a week off. Or people are going to notice whenever you're trying to go to the gym and all of a sudden you're posting, and then you don't post anymore. Or maybe you do content creation, people are noticing that you just fell off. People notice more than you think. You know if you'll respect them or not. You know, okay, this is the person I actually do want to talk to, or this is the type of person I want to learn from, that I want to work with, or this is the person I can look at as a high, respectable person. So it truly does come down to you finding ways to actually respect yourself, because it's not going to come down to, the fancy jewelry or the fashion sense or whatever that sense is. It's really going to come down to who you are as a person. And that's how a lot of people end up gaining more respect for themselves, because if you don't respect yourself, people are going to notice that as well. People are going to notice, okay, he says that he goes to the gym, or he says that he wants to be better, but he doesn't respect himself enough to want to even put in the work, or he doesn't respect himself enough to even want to show up, to even work hard. He doesn't respect himself enough to actually want to work on these things that he's saying he wants to work on. So what it does is that it makes them lose respect for you, but it also makes you lose respect for you. And I think that's where a lot of people end up falling short as well. And most people find themselves being in a position where they're like, I actually want to respect myself. I really want to be respected by other people, especially if they're higher than me. But how do I gain that respect? And that literally just comes from your own personality and you being able to be a man or a woman of your word for what you say you want to do, and constantly working at it for you to become the best version of you possible. Now, what I want you guys to realize is that it also takes for you to be firm in what you're saying. Not that you're disrespectful, but talk firmly. Because a lot of people, they want to be accepted, they want to be playful, they want to kind of smile when they talk. When you say something like, hey, if you don't mind, can you go take the dishes out the dishwasher and then put them up? It's like, hey, I'm gonna need you to take those dishwashers out the dishwasher because we got company coming over in about 10 minutes and I want the kitchen to look clean. It's not disrespectful, you just said it firmly. Again, your tone of voice always matters, especially when you're talking to people. The way that you portray yourself, again, this is why speech and the way that you carry yourself really matters, because again, you're trying to earn respect as a bigger person. Someone's gonna be like, bro, whatever this dude talking about, or if you're being too playful, whatever this dude talking about. But let you come in a room, you got this stoic, masculine frame, and you come in and you talk with that certain tone of voice, I guarantee you whoever's in the room gonna listen to what you have to say. Not that they're gonna obey you, but they're going to be listening to what you said. So if you talk and you start actually maneuvering yourself to be like, I wanna gain respect, I wanna talk firm, this is what I need to do and this is what needs to be said, then this is where people will listen to you and they'll actually gain more respect. They'll not only respect you, but they'll actually be more willing to actually want to do what you just said. Especially if you got a girl, or especially if you got kids, like those two, especially as a man, you have to gain the most respect from, because you can't be letting your kids walk all over you, right? You shouldn't be letting your girl walk all over you. She has to respect you to some degree, right? So you got to make sure you talk firmly, especially if you guys are having a conversation. Don't make it disrespectful, just talk firmly. And I watch how much they respect you and watch how much they listen. Now, my bonus tip for you guys is being able to respect other people. People notice when you don't respect other people. They notice how rude you can be. They realize the tone of voice that you have. They realize the faces that you make, your body language, how you cater to different people. Learn to respect other people and watch how they respect you. Just because you cater to other people, just because you care about other people, they end up thinking that this person actually has some type of genuine care for the people around him, and he has some type of respect for them. Why can I just have respect for him for being a nice, genuine person? That's why when you're out on a date, or maybe you're just out with people, they see how you treat the waiter or the waitress. Maybe they see how you treat the person at the host stand. Maybe they see how you just treat different customers. They see how you treat people when you're at the checkout line. People pay attention to how you respect other people and how you actually interact and cater and want to be nice and want to actually, just like I said, respect other people, because that plays a role into how they respect you. I guarantee if you are the type of person that likes to be a bully, people would not respect you. If anything, they'll despise you and they'll want to just kick you to the curb. So they don't even want to be around you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with how you respect other people and watching the environment of the people that you're with, because that's going to matter a lot more than you think. So that's the bonus tip that I got for you guys. Respect other people, because that means so much more to some people than you even think. And again, people are watching. So that's really all I got for you on this video. It's gonna wrap it up. I just want you guys to understand, gaining respect for yourself, especially as a man, comes with the most, like, any man wants to be respected. You know what I'm saying? By their family, by their female, by their kids. Men crave respect. That's the biggest thing, because we know that love is conditional, but respect, when a person respects you, they understand that, okay, this is a person I could trust. This is a person I could look to. This is a person I could listen to. This is a person I could be submissive to, if you will, for a female sense. You know what I'm saying? And that ends up rolling over to feeling more respected and more trusted and more loved just as a man. So gaining respect is a very big thing, especially when you're trying to level up and then be more consistent in what you're doing. So remember, keep these things in mind whenever you're trying to go gain respect, and don't force it. Don't force it, because it's not going to work out in your favor. Trust me. It's not that I've done that before. I just know that it won't work. So that's really all I got for you on this video. Like this video, comment what you guys think if I missed anything. What does it really look like to gain respect? And also, for my fellas, does respect really matter to you? Let me know. That being said though, sub to the channel, and I will catch y'all in the next video. I'm gone.